Being a royal is not just going in fashion dresses and dining to social graces, and disciplining children and pets. There are a lot of rules that royals are expected to follow. I am Daria with Now I Know team, and in today's video we will discover the most shocking rules, traditions and custom embracing by the royal family that even non-royals marrying in are expected to observe. And before we start, press the subscribe button to not miss any of the new video. No autographs. On occasion, we will see royals signing their names in a guest book or a special note, such as messages attached to wreaths. But you will never see them sign autographs for fans during a walkabout. A long-standing rule remains in place for all royals because of the risk of the signature being forgotten. The Queen isn't required to have a driver's license. The Queen is the only person in the United Kingdom who may drive without a license or plates. Garlic isn't allowed at Buckingham Palace. Two big no's when it comes to royal dining are garlic and shellfish. Shellfish is not allowed in royal dining as it is seen as something which may cause food poisoning and allergic reactions. The Queen is said to be not a fan of garlic, and it's so the gradient is not added to any dishes prepared for diners. Always pack a black outfit. At least one black outfit will be in any royal suitcase when they go on a trip, in the case of the death of a family member. States The Sun in 1952, this rule caught Elizabeth II off guard when her father, King George VI, passed away while she was visiting Kenya. On arriving to the United Kingdom, she had to wait on the plane for the appropriate outfit to be brought to her before disembarking. The Queen has to wear ultra-bright and colorful clothing. If you have been wondering why Elizabeth II keeps turning up to royal events dressed like a Nigerian raver, wonder no more. In order to stand out in crowds, the Queen wears outfits that are colorful and ultra-bright, so even the plebs can see her from the cheap seats. No one can eat after the Queen has finished her meal. When dining as a family after the Queen has taken her last bite, everyone needs to stop eating. If the Queen stands up, you must do. If in the vicinity of the Queen, you are required to get to your feet when the Queen is standing, or when she enters or exits a room. Another rule stipulates you must have finished your meal once Her Majesty has finished eating. Another rule is flying together. While there is no official rule in place, they should technically do not take the same flights to protect the royal needage. Of course, to be practical, you will have seen direct heirs traveling together in the past countless times before, but they must seek permission from the Queen, who has the final say on the matter. Prince William and Prince George have flown together on their royal tours to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Poland and Germany. Similarly, when William has a thought, he accompanied his father Prince Charles on worldwide tours. The Queen always wears gloves. Based on the numbers of hands she has to shake, it makes sense that Her Royal Highness opts to gloves during public engagements. She doesn't want to get sick. Next rule is marriage proposals require permission from the Queen. According to the Royal Marriages Act of 1772, any royal descendants must obtain the monarch's approval proposing. The Queen has approved all the marriages of her children and grandchildren, from Prince Andrew and Fergie to Prince Charles, proposals to Diana and Camilla Parker Bowles. Monopoly is a forbidden board game amongst the family. Another old rule, which in fact may be more of a request than an enforced rule, is that Monopoly is forbidden. Queen Elizabeth II's son Prince Andrew has shown a Monopoly set at a royal event to which he reportedly said, "We are not allowed to play Monopoly at home, it gets too vicious." Bride bouquets must include myrtle. In a royal wedding costume dating back to Princess Victoria, royal brides typically carry at least one sprig of myrtle in their clutches. Myrtle symbolizes hope and love, and every royal bride, the Duchess of Cambridge included, has embraced the tradition of adding it into their bouquets. Next rule is about a specific way to drink tea. Royals are expected to take part in many afternoon tea, which is not referred to as high tea, which despite being dubbed high, is actually a more casual service. Teacups are held in a specific manner, facing the top of the handle with your thumb and index finger, and placing your middle finger to support the bottom of the handle. The handle of the cup should always be kept at 3 o'clock, and royal women are advised to try and sip from the same spot to avoid getting lipstick stains around the rim. Some words are off limits. There are certain words that the royals will never utter, and they all have more proper substitutes. A toilet is always referred to as a lavatory. Interrupting a conversation always requires apologetic sorry rather than interjecting pardon. The family isn't allowed to sign autographs or take selfies. No selfie. You can probably count on one hand how many times a royal has willingly stopped to pose for a selfie with a fan. But generally speaking, royals politely decline autographs as they are often focused on an engagement when out in public and in their working capacity. The times when you will see them in a selfie is when they are accidentally photobombed one. The Queen has also previously revealed that she finds it disconcerting and strange when she is faced with a sea of people trying to take selfies with her. The implication was that Her Majesty considers it bad manners for well-wishers to be looking at screen when she takes public appearances as guest. Leave in the comments below how do you think if rules got to follow? Which rule was the most shocking for you? And do not forget to press that like and subscribe button to be aware of all of the latest news.